Today we're going to speak briefly about the Orans position. This position is dedicated to the celebrant of a liturgy, or just the priest himself. And outside of the Mass in other contexts, maybe the deacon if they are the leader of the prayer. But it comes to us with this idea of self-emptying. And so we see it in Old Testament times when people would walk into a temple as a way of showing humility before a God. We see it sometimes in TV and media that somebody comes in with a gun, hold up your hands. It's a sign of vulnerability, as we're making that gesture before God. We can also think of Moses raising up his hands in the battle before they're moving towards the promised land in the Exodus event. As his hands are raised, God's people are winning. As his hands are lowered, they lose. You, of course, can think of Christ's hands on the cross. And so just a couple of things to keep in mind as we see this posture. As I've said, it's reserved to the priest alone, so it's one of those postures that should not be imitated by the laity, and we don't see that very often, which is a good thing. So just a couple of things to keep in mind as we see the orans used during our Masses.